Hi everyone, how are you? I'm super excited to jump into some new parts of grammar, parts of speech called predicate expanders. So let's review a couple of things. Ready? Okay, check it out. Look at this little guy. What would this subject name be? Here's the subject card. Turtle would be a common noun. And I used animal. You could also use thing if you prefer, since it's a stuffed animal. And who can come up with an action word, a predicate that could go and make a bare bone sentence for this turtle? The turtle sleeps. Okay, what else? The turtle crawls. Okay, and I'm sure you have some more excellent, vivid verbs. Now, we don't want to have such a simple sentence. We want to work on expanding it and making it more interesting. So we are going to use something called a predicate expander. So see how our predicate symbol looks like four little mountains? Well, each of these mountains actually represents an individual triangle. And those triangles have a question that we can answer about the predicate. So you know what I'm going to do on my little predicate symbol? I'm actually going to draw some little question marks in there to help us know that we're going to be answering questions about the predicate. Okay, so today and for a while, we're going to be focusing on just one of these predicates, the where. So this triangle is representing where the action takes place. So let me bring you a little bit closer. So I am going to put my start of my sentence frame up. So I know to start with an uppercase. And then I'm going to put my subject, the turtle. And then I'm going to put my action. So let's say that my sentence was, the turtle walks. And now we're going to expand it, make it a more interesting sentence by adding the where. Let me squeeze that right there. And of course, I'm going to need a stop sign at the end if I can fit it in there. Okay, so here's my sentence. The turtle walks. And now where could we say? Where is a place that a turtle could walk? Down the road, to the pond, under the bridge, in the slimy, muddy pond. Yeah, there's all different places. And when we do these, they can kind of affect the whole mood of the sentence. Let me explain that to you a little bit. So listen to this sentence. If I say, the turtle, the turtle walks under the bridge on a cold, rainy day, what kind of feeling does that give you? It kind of makes me feel sad, a little depressing that he's by himself. Now listen to this sentence if I change the where. The turtle walks proudly into the school for his first day of school. That totally changes the mood and the feeling of the sentence. Now it's an exciting day that he's walking into the school. So when we add to our sentences, it makes them much more vivid and interesting, and it creates a picture, really. It's kind of like you're an artist painting a picture, but you're doing it with your words when you speak or when you write. So the where, there's all different starter words that we can use to help us with the where. And these are called prepositions. So check it out. There's a sheet like this, and we might post it in the classroom to help you get started when you're making these sentences. So I want you to try now with this up here. So first I want to ask you, is this a sentence? Well, how do we know if it's a complete sentence? We diagram it, right? We have to have two parts. What are they? We have to have a subject. What's the subject here? Kitten, let's underline the subject. It's an animal. And we have to have a predicate, an action predicate. Sleeps. Okay, we'll mark it with our predicate. And we do have an uppercase and we have a stop sign. So this is a complete sentence. But it's a really simple, kind of boring sentence. It doesn't tell us much about the kitten. So your job right now is to think in your head of a sentence and share with your classmates. Where does the kitten sleep? What could you add to expand onto this sentence? Go ahead right now and pause my video and think about where the kitten sleeps. You can use these words to help you. Okay, I bet you guys had some great sentences about where that kitten was sleeping. So now it's time for you to practice a lot with these words. I want you to be practicing using all different subjects and action verbs and then changing up the predicate expander, changing up where, and see how you can change the whole feeling of the sentence. Good luck and have fun with these.